I'm jumping so much today, getting higher and higher. With each jump, I've wound up on space. Look at this, we got Saturn in the background. Some double unders, some triple unders, some triple under crossovers. Jumping rope in outer space. I have to limit my speaking right now. The altitude is limiting my oxygen capacity. I've got maybe a few more double unders in me. And I triple under. But I gotta limit my speaking. Getting close to Saturn here. Awfully close. Hey everyone, just warming up my toes, my feet, my ankles, my Achilles tendons, my soleus muscles, my calf muscles, my knees, while walking up this hill backwards. This is my fourth and final set of doing this, and then when I reach the top, I will soon thereafter begin jumping rope on this beautiful sunny day. Really looking forward to it. So walking backwards, even on a flat surface, can be a fantastic form of exercise for your knees and your lower legs, your feet. If you have a hill to do it on as well, that's also awesome. Hey everyone, I'm just about to jump rope, but before doing so, I had to go to the shoe cleaning shop and pick up my Paluva Barefoot minimalist shoes, which I left in to be cleaned while we were away on a trip. So I've just collected them and I'm excited to jump rope. I've got my jump rope stored behind me there in that cabinet. If you have followed my YouTube channel for any length of time, you will know I'm a big fan, a big proponent of minimalist shoes. I've worn minimalist shoes for 20 years, but I especially love these Paluvas, which I've been testing out intensely now for over 2 months. One reason I absolutely love them is because of the sole. It's extremely flexible, more so than any other minimalist shoe I've worn. Another huge plus with the Paluvas is, as you can probably tell from that view, each toe has its own place, its own area. So that means your toes can move naturally, freely, as they would if you were barefoot. Another big plus with the Paluvas is the toe box. Unlike some minimalist shoes I've worn that have quite a narrow toe box, the Paluva toe box is quite wide. And that is great for balance and stability because your toes, your feet can spread out as they naturally would if you were barefoot. With a narrow toe box, not only can that actually alter the shape of your foot over time, but because your feet, your toes cannot spread out naturally, that can affect balance and stability. Let me put that in perspective. If I'm doing a handstand, I keep my fingers spread apart wide because that positively improves not only my grip of the ground, but also I'm spreading my body weight out over more space, allowing for better balance and stability. Another reason I really love these Paluva, apart from the fact that they're very lightweight, is the heel to toe drop. It's very minimal. Some minimalist shoes I've worn have quite a high heel, and that can actually limit the range of motion of the muscles and tendons of the lower legs, which can affect performance. The sole of the shoe, even though it's extremely flexible, it's also extremely durable and protective because of this rubber material. I've jumped rope in these intensely numerous times. I've ran in them. I've gone hiking, mountain climbing in them over rough terrain, sharp rocks, and I never felt any pain whatsoever. So even though the sole is very flexible, it's very protective of the feet. Another huge plus is, regarding the sole, it's not that thick. A thick sole can have a negative impact in this regard. On the bottom of our feet, we have tons of nerves which send signals to our brains about our body's positioning and actions. So if we have a very thick sole, that could limit those signals. So these Paluva Barefoot minimalist shoes, I'm absolutely loving them. I highly encourage you to give them a try. And Mark Sisson, Kyle Sisson, the team over there at Paluva have generously provided viewers of my channel a chance to try these at a discount. So I've provided a discount code down below in the description. I highly encourage you to give them a try. I think you're going to be seeing a lot of these in the future. In terms of jumping rope, you could argue that one disadvantage with Paluva shoes, because each toe does have its own place, is that the rope could get stuck between the toes. And while yes, that might happen from time to time, it's really not a big issue because if the rope is hitting our foot, our shoes anyways, that chances are that could stop the rotation of the rope. So you could actually argue that by trying to avoid the rope getting stuck in your feet or hitting your foot, these shoes could actually help improve your jump rope technique.